Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Success right here with a brand new vlog, and today we're gonna be discussing 3 things you should not do in the Philippines as a foreigner. So I'm seated right here in the park. I'm in BGC, actually, Bonifacio Global City, right here in Manila, Philippines. So ladies and gentlemen, we are coming back live from Manila, and welcome to the vlog. If you are new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button. If you want to stay tuned, I'm Success. I do travel videos around the Philippines, and I also do video to advise you about things to do and not to do in the Philippines. I also give my honest experiences living here as a black person in the Philippines. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel, and smash that subscribe button and stay tuned for the vlog. So without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be discussing 3 things. There are a lot of things that you should not do in the Philippines, but I've selected 3 of them that are very common and simple to people who are not from the Philippines, but they might get you into trouble. So first of all, we're going to discuss number 1. Number 1 is do not engage into political activities as a foreigner. So you are a foreigner living out of the Philippines or in the Philippines. So this actually applies to anyone. Be it you are living out of the Philippines or you live within the Philippines, this also applies to you. Do not engage into political activities as a foreigner. So ladies and gentlemen, before I came to the Philippines, I'm going to give you a real life example first. Before I came to the Philippines, I read this article online of an Australian missionary. She was actually in the Philippines, and there was some political activities that she got engaged into, and she made some statement. According to what I read, I can't actually remember what she did, but there was this Australian missionary, and I actually read it. I was actually afraid when I read that before coming to the Philippines. She got deported because there was some statement she made, or she was engaged in some political activities, and she was deported back to Australia. So she was an Australian missionary. I mean, politics in the Philippines is not a joke. And also recently, Project Nightfall, he actually created a video, and he actually tried to talk about the election here in the Philippines and the new president Marcos. So he was kind of giving his opinion, and also he interviewed a lot of people from the Philippines. Some people were against him and some people were like on his side. And Project Nightfall did this video. He posted it on his Facebook. I got the notification for the first time. I watched the video. I learned from the video, I mean, some history of the Philippines and the past president of the Philippines. But at the end of the day, people bashing, people said bad words to him. He went online, he wrote an article, and he was like, people said they were going to harm him, they were going to kill him, or a lot of bad things. And yeah, someone told me, like a Filipina, I watched one of Filipina, she's called the Filipina P. She actually do video most times. She actually said that if you are a foreigner, you engage into politics. Filipinos are so sensitive when it comes to that, especially when you say bad things about the country or you say bad things about the government. You might get deported, or even you might get hurt. People will try to hurt you because of that. So you got to be very careful as a foreigner coming to the Philippines or who lives in the Philippines. Stay away from political activities, stay away from politics. So recently during the election here in the Philippines, a lot of my friends, they are also Filipinos, they were asking me like, Success, who do you think gonna win the election? What do you think of this election? Do you think Marcos or Lani gonna win the election? I was like, bro, I don't know any of these people. I don't know the history of these people. I don't know what they have done for the Philippines. I don't know what they are promising you guys to do. So I can't be the person to tell you this person is going to win or not. I mean, it is not even of my business. I'm a foreigner. This is not actually my country. Why should I be talking in the politics? So I was like, no bro, I can't do that. I can't talk into your country politics anymore. We just pray for the best, and we pray for the person who's going to win the election to be a good president for the Philippines, and that's enough. I don't have to be like, this is my president. In fact, I don't have a president. I'm just a foreigner in the country here. I do love the Philippines. I want to be a Filipino if you ask me, but until I become a Filipino, I don't have any part to play in politics. So I'm also trying to advise you guys, and this is actually an honest advice. Be careful, stay away from politics in the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, stay away from politics in the Philippines. And that's tip number 1. It's very important. Please, if you are a foreigner coming to the Philippines, don't try to engage into politics. It's not good. People might hurt you for it. Yeah. And point number 2, never try to take advantage of Filipinos. So Filipinos are very kind people. Filipinos are very hospitable. Filipinos are very friendly. All these characteristics are found in a true Filipino, but you will lose all of those things if you try to take advantage of them, because most times, in life, people will always want to take advantage of people who are kind, people who are friendly. Sometimes maybe you come to the Philippines, and because you see the people are very kind and friendly, some people are actually make the statement like, oh, because this is a poor country, that's why the people are very kind, that's why they are friendly. No, Filipinos are very bad. If you cause them to show their bad side, they're gonna show you their bad side. I don't know if that's the proper word. I'm sorry if you got hurt by the word I use. Filipinos are very bad. I'm just trying to emphasize on what could happen to you if you try to take advantage of Filipinos. So you came to the Philippines and they say like, oh, Filipinos are very kind, Filipinos are very hospitable, Filipinos are very friendly, and there'll be some people who want to use that as a means now to take advantage of the people of the Philippines, and stay over them, like, yeah, because they are poor, that's why they are kind. And then they will use maybe money, they will use some influence to take advantage of the locals in the Philippines. Don't try that. If you try that, I'm gonna join the Filipinos. We're gonna bash you, we're gonna send you back to wherever you came from. So don't try to take advantage of Filipinos. And tip number 3, this is actually a short video. So as you can see right now, I'm seated here in this park. So look around me here, look here. Yeah, tip number 3, do not insult the country or make fun of the people. So don't insult the country, don't make fun of the people. So you might be wondering, what do I mean by insult the country? Sometimes people come to the Philippines, they want to make fun of the country. There'll be I've watched some video of some people will go some places and see maybe the locals and try to make fun of them. As you see in most of my videos here, if I'm going to locals, I actually go for charity, or I actually go maybe to have an experience. Like I want to do some videos, some vlogs. Like I want to live like a month, like 30 days living as a local in the Philippines. So I'm just gonna do what locals do. I'm gonna eat as a local, probably get a place to live as a local, and for 30 days, and I want to practice that because I want to learn the culture. I want to learn the Filipino culture and the way of life here. So don't try to make fun of these people that you consider the locals here in the Philippines. Don't try to do that. Filipinos are going to go against you for that. Don't make fun of the food if you don't want to eat the food. If Filipinos are going to offer you, like most times what I observe, like Filipinos try to offer you beer. So once they are drinking and you pass by, they'll be like, bro, do you want to drink? Come a shot. So they always offer you. If you don't want to drink it, if you don't want to be like a part of what they are doing, just kindly, with respect, tell them, no, bro, I don't drink. Bro, I don't want to drink now. Just try to, be polite and be responsible. But don't try to make fun of these people. Don't try to make fun of the country or the food. So probably you came here and you saw a Filipino food. So now I'm going to give you an example. So this January, the beginning of this year, my friends and I went to Manila. So I did that video. The video is on my channel right now. My friends and I went to Manila. So we did this video, and I was actually offered an ice cream. So before we did the video, the ice cream is actually called deity ice cream in the Philippines. So it is actually called deity ice cream because the person selling the ice cream use his hands and hold the money, and then use the same hand and hold the cone of the ice cream, and then serve you, and then you just get the ice cream and then you eat it. And then it is also just on the street, like you just see them riding the ice cream cage on the street and then selling to everyone. So those are reasons that they named the ice cream dirty ice cream, but the ice cream itself is not dirty. So when they told me the ice cream is dirty ice cream, it was funny to me, the name was funny to me. So I decided to actually try and see how a dirty ice cream is like in the Philippines. So sorry guys. So once we got there and we got this ice cream, I saw the ice cream. It was amazing seeing the ice cream, but the most funny thing was it was my first time to see an ice cream being served in the bread. So they serve the ice cream with a bread, and then the ice cream was served in the bread instead of using the cone. So they served the ice cream in the bread, and it was actually funny to me. So I mean laughing about it, like, oh, it is my first time to see this. And most of all, one of my friends was there. He was very funny, so his reaction was so funny, and I was laughing, like I was actually laughing at his reaction. So people thought that I was actually making fun of the food, and I mean, even if it was me, I would get angry, because why? I don't like people making fun of the food I eat. So Filipinos actually got angry. They thought I was actually making fun of the food, and you know, people bash me, people unsubscribe to my YouTube channel and said bad words to me. So don't try to make fun of the Philippines, don't try to make fun of the food, and don't try to make fun of the country. Whatever you see in the Philippines, try to appreciate it as much as you can. And this is not your country, just try to appreciate, because Philippines is a developing country, but the people are so proud of the country. So if you come to the Philippines, just try to respect their country, try to respect the people, and respect the food here, and you will live peacefully. You will have all the love you deserve. So I mean, I just came up here to, you know, advise you guys a little bit on these things. And there are a lot of things, almost like there are hundreds of things that you should not do in the Philippines, but I can't explain all. But these three important things, they are common, and I don't want you to do them in the Philippines. I don't want you to make these mistakes in the Philippines. So ladies and gentlemen, it's about success, and that was a very short video, and I hope you kind of take my advices. It's gonna actually help you. It's gonna help you when you are in the Philippines. Take these advices. It's gonna help you when you are in the Philippines. It's about success, and thanks for watching this video to this far. Just before you go, if you are new to the channel, make smash that subscribe button for your boss. Stay tuned for all of my travel videos around the Philippines. I love you guys, and see you guys in the next vlog. Peace.